This is CTC News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by Hotel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Monday, September 23rd, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Kotar and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Statius Mall. In tonight's headlines, CTO Secretary General speaks at Statius Sustainability Conference, SLAM cleans up Salem Cemetery, local market on Friday. Details in local news right after a word from our sponsors.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin's. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
CTC News, sponsored by Hotel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Secretary General and Chief Executive Officer of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, CTO, Hugh Riley, will be the keynote speaker at the second Sustainability Conference and Exhibition, which will be held at Mike Van Putten Youth Center in Sint-Eustatius, September 25th to 27th. The conference, themed Tourism and Water, Protecting Our Common Future, is hosted by Sint-Eustatius Tourism Development Foundation, STDF. During the three-day conference, local, regional, and international experts are to be addressed the importance of the sustainable development on the area of water. Professionals are to share their knowledge, exchange experience, and answer questions during various panel discussions on coastal management, marine spatial planning, environmental water management, sustainable fisheries, hydroponics and aquaponics, and water conservation in hospitality. Guest speakers include James McGregor of Ecoplan, NET, and President of the International Coalition of Tourism Partners, ICTP, Jeffrey Lipman. McGregor will be giving a separate 3-hour workshop at New Star Engineering Building on Van Toningenweg on Friday, September 27th. The purpose of the workshop is for hotels to establish water management goals and objectives and lead them through steps to provide them with a structured manual to produce their own resort hotel water management strategy. Further in local news, members of new political party Station Liberal Action Movement cleared up debris from Salem Public Cemetery on Saturday morning. Many graves at the cemetery are in a state of disrepair and several tombstones were knocked over by vehicles and some stones have gone missing. SLAM members, including party leader and Island Council member Millicent Liverock Marsden, Commissioner Carl Altair, and Acting Island Secretary Annika Marsden, assisted by 2 masons, gathered and removed debris from Salem. A wall is placed around the cemetery by Sint-Eustatius Historical Foundation as part of a beautification project in the 1970s. And finally, local market will be held on Friday at the Wilhelmina Park. The entire community of Sint-Eustatius is invited to come out and get your fresh produce from local vendors. On September 27th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., local vendors will be present with their fresh local vegetables, fruits, juices, sweet mouth, and much more. Also, if there are any persons interested in having a stand for the first time, feel free to contact Ms. Sheridan Schmidt at 318-2660 or stop by at the St. Eustatius Foundation or send an email to eux.foundation@gmail.com. Participation fee for local market is just $7.50. Coming up next in regional news, Youth Roundtable Conference this week in St. Martin, and 3 new arrests made in connection with murder of Curaçao political leader. Details in regional news right after a short break.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin's. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
Welcome back to those of you just joining us. This is our regional and international segment for this evening. The 2013 Youth Roundtable Conference, the third of its kind, will be taking place on September 26th and 27th with theme Youth, the Key to Social Enhancement. The conference will be hosted by the Department of Sports, Department of Social Development, Court of Guardianship, and St. Martin Youth Council. Some 250 young persons between the age of 12 to 24 years will represent their peers in this conference to discuss topics such as family life, youth crime, sports and recreation, youth participation, and national identity. The results from these discussions will be used to help assess present situations and programs, identify future policy goals, make an enhanced master plan, and decide on what actions are to be taken in the short term and long term. To include everyone, a survey has been distributed in and outside the schools to get an overall picture of what the youths of St. Martin are experiencing on their everyday life. All the information gathered from both the conference and the survey will be used to assist the government in enhancing present programs and developing new initiatives. Students from the neighboring islands of St. Eustatius and Saba and Friendside St. Martin will also be attending this conference for the very first time. At a press conference with Minister of Justice Nelson Navarro on the investigation into the murder of the late political leader Helmin Wills, Prosecutor Guillanos Hope explained that there were 3 new arrests made during raids at various addresses in Curaçao. 3 guns, various computers, and cellular phones were also confiscated. According to Hope, 2 of the suspects are believed to have been directly involved in the murder of Wills, and the 3rd suspect is thought to have been the one giving orders and directing the murder operation. The prosecutor also indicated that these 3 suspects can lead them to the mastermind behind the murder of the political leader. Scope also confirmed that another suspect in the matter, Monica Begonia, who was already in custody, has now been released under strict conditions. The fact that we let her go does not interfere with our investigations, Scope said. Luigi Florentino, another suspect in Will's murder, committed suicide in his cell earlier this month. And now in international news, scientists set to prepare strongest warning that warming man-made. Scientists meet on Monday to prepare the strongest warming yet that climate change is man-made and will cause more heat waves, droughts, and floods this century unless governments take action. Officials from up to 195 governments and scientists will meet in Stockholm from September 23rd to 26th to edit a 31-page draft that also tries to explain why the pace of warming has slowed this century despite rising human emissions of greenhouse gases. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, will present an edited summary report on Friday as a main guide for governments which have agreed to work out a United Nations deal by the end of 2015 to avert the worst impacts. IPCC drafts seen by Reuters say that human activities, primarily the burning of fossil fuels, are extremely likely, at least a 95% probability, to be the main cause of warming since the 1950s. The likelihood is up from 90% in the last report in 2007 and 66% in 2001. Most impacts are projected to get worse unless governments sharply cut greenhouse gas emissions, it says. The report, by 259 authors in 39 countries, is the first of 4 due in the next year about climate change by the IPCC. In itself, a shift from 90 to 95% would not be a huge short of adrenaline for spurring government and public awareness, said Alden Mayer of the US-based Union of Concerned Scientists. But he said that extreme weather events, such as a 2010 drought in Russia, that pushed up world grain prices, or last year's Superstorm Sandy in the United States, meant that there is more of a visceral feel for climate change among the public. As the main guide for government action, the IPCC will face extra scrutiny after the 2007 report exaggerated the rate of melt of the Himalayan glaciers. A review of the IPCC said that the main conclusions were unaffected by the error. The draft also seeks to explain why temperatures have not risen much this century. 15-year-long hiatus periods are common in historical climate records, and accompanying 127-page technical summary says a combination of natural variations and other factors such as sun dimming, volcanic eruptions have caused the hiatus, it says, predicting a resumption of warming in coming years. The report also finds that the atmosphere may be slightly less sensitive to a buildup of carbon dioxide than expected. And that concludes our news stories for this evening. Coming up next, your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Seychelles, Saba, and St. Martin. Stay tuned for local weather details right after the break.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin's. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
When she steps in the greatest gift of all.
Education is the #1 driving force in a successful future. But great parenting prepares a child for the challenges to come and motivates any child to accomplish and succeed. Be your child's role model and be the best parent you can be. Learn great parenting guides and strategies at www.parenting.org.
Motivate and educate.
So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast, we'll begin on station Sabre. Tonight, Monday, September 23rd, scattered showers, temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow on Tuesday, September 24th, scattered showers, temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 40% chances of rain with the winds east at 15 miles per hour. On Wednesday, September 25th, partly cloudy, temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east at 14 miles per hour. Then on St. Martin, tonight, Monday, September 23rd, scattered showers, temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 11 miles per hour. On Tuesday, September 24th, scattered showers, temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 40% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 11 miles per hour. On Wednesday, September 25th, partly cloudy, temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 9 miles per hour. That concludes another edition of CTC News Live for this evening. Thanks once again for joining us. We'll be back on Wednesday with more local, regional, and international news stories. Until next time, do have a good one.